Welcome back everyone, Jim here. Well, it's early December. I think it's maybe the first week of December, second week of December. It's about 40 degrees outside, so I'm going to take advantage of it being a little bit warmer. We've only had one snowstorm. That gave us maybe an inch so far. So we probably won't get any snow till later on in the month. But got to make plans now. So what I'm going to do today, and is install tractor chains on the tractor. These are Talon studded tractor chains. I'll show you a picture of my tire so you'll know what size, but I believe the size is 17-inch, 17.5 L dash 24-inch. It's an industrial tire, and these chains, of course, were ordered to fit it. So this is what I'll be installing. These chains are not light. They actually add 224 pounds, so that's 112 pounds a piece each tire. So they're pretty rugged. Okay, so the toughest part is just getting the chains spread out, because if they've been in a box, you know, they might be a little bit crooked. You got to turn these links this way, that way, and I'll bring you in closer to show you. Now, what I wanted to point out was that the studs are up. Okay, these studs here, they're all facing up. The side links right here are facing up. And in that fashion, see how the sides of the hook is facing up? When they go on the tire is going to be under here on this side, and that way when these are lapped down over the side, they're not going to dig into the tire. And the studs will be facing out. So the next step is going to be getting the tractor backed up, get the front end hooked on the tire. I've seen people use rope. I guess that's what I'll use. And we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do one at a time, because when I get to the end of this process for one tire, if I've screwed it up, I haven't screwed it up twice. So let's do one tire at a time, make sure we got the process right. Okay, so I've got the rope in through the spoke of the wheel, wrapped around, and now what I've got to do is drag the chain up and get it near the rope so I can tie the front end of the chain onto the tire. Needless to say, two people would be helpful in this process. Now what I've got to do is secure the top part to the tire so that when the tire rolls around, it pulls the chain with it until I get back up to about this position here. and then try to just cinch it off as best you can. Now I'm going to roll ahead a little bit and spread the chain out at the same time. Well, not at the same time. I'll roll ahead a little bit, stop, spread the chain out. Now you need to keep spreading the chain out so that it stays even on the tire. Keep this portion here centered on the tire if you can. It gets heavy, try to move it. Seems to be going pretty well. What the rope does is it keeps it tight into the tire. So when I come back up around, it'll hold it on tight so I can connect the ends. these hooked on last year, so it'll be interesting to see if they hook up in the same area. Now to see if I can cinch them on. Okay, so both sides have been put on, and I've driven it around the yard a little bit. I think you can see makes those studs do quite a job on the driveway. So if you're going to drive on any kind of tar surface or something hard, hopefully it's not so warm that you leave marks, so you want to be careful about that. But yeah, they come out pretty good. And also cinch the ends in with something just to make sure they don't come loose. Now I use tight ties. There's no pressure on these things. That's all loose chain, and that turnbuckle is just to help it not slide off that link. They say tie ties or wire or some method to keep those closed. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. As it turned out, they went on pretty good. It didn't take too long. I think probably hour and a half, something like that. If you take your time, I think most people, as long as you're not, you know, you can't lift the chains, you got to be able to lift the chains. Anybody should be able to do it. Just take your time, make sure to get them even, and it'll work out great. So thanks for watching. I'm going to have more videos throughout the year. So if you don't mind, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Appreciate it. And any comments you might have. Thanks again for watching.